So we're going to show you how to harvest plantain. We're going to turn this plantain into an oil, and then we're going to turn the oil into a salve. The first part is picking the plantain. So you want to find a nice patch of plantain. And there's a lot out here, but we want to go further into the yard rather than on the edges. But I just want you to see what it looks like. And it's this nice broad leaf, darker green. Okay. When you're going to pick a plant, regardless what the plant is, you want to be careful of a few different things. First of all, you don't want to pick it clean. You don't want to pick everything that's there. You want to leave some, because if you pick it clean, there won't be any to pick again later. And secondly, when you're picking for medicinal or for magical purposes or energetic purposes, you want to ask permission of the plant before you pick it. So this is the plantain, and we're going to go further into the yard because, as you can see, this plantain is right next to a roadway. So we're going to go a little further into the yard and look for some that's not readily trotted on. And then I'll show you how to turn it into an oil in just a moment. So after you pick the plantain, then you want to wash it up. So just kind of put it in a little colander and use cool water. And just scrub it up like you would any other green. I don't worry too much about bruising the plantain, simply because I want some of those oils to start getting released. So kind of scrub it up real good. Make sure it's nice and clean. Alright. And then what I always do is, after it finishes dripping off, I let it dry, because you don't want to add water to all those oils. So I'm going to let it sit out on some paper towels for just a little while, then I'll pat it dry, and then I'll show you what we do next. Okay, so now I've patted this dry, so it's all ready to go. So I'm going to kind of crunch it up a little bit. It's still relatively live. You know, I haven't let it dehydrate any. And then we're just going to put it right in this jar. Okay. Like I said, I want to bruise it up a little bit to start releasing some of those oils. Let's see what's left here. Okay, just a couple leaves. Leaf, leaf, leaf. Okay. Alright. So now you can kind of see the jar is full, but it's not heavily packed. Okay, so I like to take extra virgin olive oil. I don't tend to buy real expensive olive oil because we are a money efficient family. And you're just going to pour the oil in, and you want it to kind of come up and cover the top of the leaves. So I have just enough oil for that. Alright. Okay, so you can kind of see where that's at. Put a happy little lid on it. Now, you're not going to seal this or anything. You're not going to refrigerate it. This would work better with two hands. There we go. Alright. So you can see now that it's pretty full. There's lots of oil in there. Now we're going to let this sit for about 2 weeks before we harvest the oil from this, okay? So there'll be more video later. Bye.